welcome to another video with new stories from Somalia, Somaliland, Ethiopia and Eritrea. Firstly, Somalia's President Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud arrived in Uganda today, warmly welcomed. But a clip of Yoweri Museveni, Ugandan President, is being shared when he is talking to Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud, Somalia's president. It is being said that Yoweri Museveni humiliated Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud. What did Yoweri Museveni say in this clip? Can we say that he humiliated Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud? Second news story is from Somaliland, viewers. Somaliland House of Representatives today released a statement about Chinese drills around Taiwan. Thirdly, a news story about Oromo Liberation Army. We have received this information from a very reliable source, which says that an OLA's camp, which was a main camp on Ethiopia-Kenya border, has been destroyed by security forces. We have details for you. And lastly, viewers, Eritrean Diaspora Festival in the US came to an end on Sunday. 3-day long festival. It was a huge success. We have details of how much money was raised at this festival. We know that a few days ago in Sweden, Stockholm, there was a huge diaspora festival, Eritrean diaspora festival, and there large sums of money were raised reportedly. And same happened in Dallas, Texas, where we have details about how much money was raised. Firstly, we are Somalia's president is on his 8th visit abroad. He is in Uganda. He arrived in Kampala, Uganda. A few hours ago, he was warmly welcomed. He was taken to State Guest House where Yoweri Museveni welcomed him, and bilateral issues were discussed. Yoweri Museveni's one clip is being shared showing his talk to Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud. This clip is being shared by some opposition activists from Somalia who say that this clip indicates that Yoweri Museveni humiliated Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud. He is hosting Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud. He should have been very careful. What did Yoweri Museveni say in this clip? Before showing you this clip, Uganda deployed its troops to Somalia in 2007. Ugandan troops are part of African Union's mission, peacekeeping mission in Somalia. And when Uganda deployed its troops to Somalia, some African countries refused to deploy their soldiers to Somalia because of security situation in Somalia. Uganda stood with Somalia. Even now, around 6,000 Ugandan troops are deployed to Somalia. Who pays them? Somalia's government pays them. And Somalia's government has to seek the support of Middle Eastern countries to pay the salaries of these AMISOM soldiers deployed to Somalia. Yoweri Museveni in this clip addresses Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud. He says, no problem with giving weapons. Uganda can give weapons to its soldiers deployed to Somalia. It can give uniform as well. Food can be shared. Main problem is salary. Somalia's government pays salaries to Ugandan soldiers, but the government has no money. So that is why Somalia's government has to seek the support of Turkey, UAE, Qatar to pay the salaries of Ugandan soldiers. So it's a problem for Ugandan government, for Somalia's government as well. Yoweri Museveni seems to be putting pressure upon Hassan Sheikh Mahmoud that Uganda could withdraw its forces from Somalia if Somalia is unable to pay the soldiers, Ugandan soldiers deployed in Somalia. Though Somalia is paying these soldiers, but Yoweri Museveni wants perhaps some guarantees that salaries will be paid on time. This issue could have been discussed in private as well. Why is that Yoweri Museveni saying it in public that Somalia has to beg, you can say, beg UAE, Qatar and Turkey for paying the salaries of Ugandan soldiers deployed to Somalia? I think it should have been discussed in a private. Watch this clip of Yoweri Museveni, Ugandan President, talking about the salaries of Ugandan soldiers deployed to Somalia.
Now, I told these people that we can help Somalia to defeat it, because if it is a question of weapons, we can buy them and give them. Uniform, we can buy. Even food we can share. But what we cannot manage is salary.
Every month.
Salary every month of big number, we can't manage. So once you say salary, then you now go to UAE, they pay 1 month, then here Qatari, I don't know what, Turkey, what? So when will these people get security? When will you get security? Because you need security. If I'm a poor man, I don't have money, but I can defend my home. I can mobilize my son and my brother, and we defend our home. Nobody is paying us. We want.
Secondly, was Somaliland, self-declared country in the Horn of Africa, today openly stood with Taiwan. Somaliland's House of Representatives issued a statement. Deputy Speaker on behalf of the House released a statement. Somaliland and Taiwan are facing a similar situation to some extent, that both are unrecognized, both are in quest of recognition by international community, and they have close ties as well. Taiwan has a representative, an office in Somaliland. A few weeks ago, a top Somaliland's delegation comprising several ministers visited Taiwan. And today, Somaliland's House of Representatives openly supported Taiwan. The House of Representatives says that it regrets Chinese military drills and firing of live munition towards Taiwan's territories, towards Taiwan's waters. These drills are leading to instability in the region. So it's very clear, in no uncertain terms, Somaliland is supporting Taiwan, while Somalia is supporting China. In a statement, Somalia's foreign ministry 2 days ago backed one China policy and said that China had this right to ensure its territorial integrity, its sovereignty, and it had right to conduct drills as well. But Somaliland today unequivocally supported Taiwan in the statement. Thirdly, viewers, a new story about Oromo Liberation Army. OLA has its presence in Kenya, Ethiopia border areas. For years, OLA fighters have had their bases there, their training camps there, and some Ethiopian political parties like Azima Party of Naga, Skandinaga's Baldiras Party, some other parties from the Amhara region, they have been saying it for years that Kenya should stop hosting OLA fighters, or that Kenya should not allow its soil to be used by OLA fighters. OLA fighters mainly use Kenya to train their fighters. Some graduation ceremonies have been held of newly trained OLA fighters on Kenyan soil. One were held this year as well, in which some diaspora members, a singer from Europe, I think from Norway, participated as well. And Ethiopian government has been trying to dislodge OLA from these border areas. If you remember, a few weeks ago, Kenyan government announced the launch of a military operation in some counties against criminal elements and against Shine OLA as well. Kenya named OLA in that statement, that operation would target OLA hideouts as well. And Ethiopian government has also been trying to clear these border areas. Reportedly, one OLA major camp on Kenya-Ethiopia border, on Kenya side of the border, has been destroyed. Isiolo, the camp was in Isiolo, right on the border of Kenya-Ethiopia border. Was there a joint operation or operation conducted by just Ethiopian forces or just Kenyan forces? It's not clear. Reportedly, Ethiopian forces were involved in this operation. We're not sure about Kenyan forces. But if there was an operation in Isiolo by Ethiopian forces, it means that it was with the approval of Kenyan government. So OLA's one base in Kenya has been destroyed, which we have confirmed through some sources. So, by losing this stronghold in Kenya, OLA will suffer. It is a setback for OLA because it was easy for OLA to maintain its presence on southern front because it had its hideouts in Kenya. Now, when Ethiopian forces are after OLA in Kenya, so it would be difficult for OLA to have significant presence on southern front in Burana, in Guji. So we could see the impact of this gain by Ethiopian government security forces on OLA's presence, reduced presence, you can say, on a southern front. Lastly, viewers, Eritrean Diaspora Festival ended in Dallas, Texas yesterday. This festival was a major success in terms of fundraising, in terms of how many people attended, though the concert last night was closed an hour early because of overcrowding issue, because of some mismanagement issue at the venue, and venue manager closed it an hour early. But overall, this event was a huge success, especially in terms of raising funds. What we have learned is that from just concert, Sunday's concert, more than $1 million were raised. Though it has not been stated by the organizers in any statement that they have raised 1 million from this concert, but that is what we have confirmed through some sources who say that in terms of fundraising, this festival was a major success. And we saw the same in Stockholm, Sweden as well a few days ago. where Abil Said, Eritrean poet, participated in that festival. But Dallas festival was more productive in terms of fundraising than Stockholm, Sweden festival. Tiffany Haddish attended the festival as well. On Saturday, on Sunday, she was there. These festivals are a source of fundraising for Eritrean government. And that is why we see Eritrean government officials, their ambassadors, they attend these festivals, they plan these festivals rather. Sophia Tesfamariam, Eritrean representative at UN, attended this festival on a Saturday. So we could see more such festivals. Festivals have been happening for years. It's not something new. For decades, these festivals have been ongoing. Because as I said earlier, festivals are a source of fundraising for the Eritrean government. But lately, we are seeing that now number of people in terms of attendance, in terms of attending the festivals is increasing. More funds are being raised. Maybe it's because of the campaigns which are being launched against these festivals to stop these festivals. That is why Eritrean diaspora pro-government is becoming more united. It's contributing more for the government of Eritrea. Thank you for watching.